Yo, what up? Just want to talk a bit about the wwsin that I played to 99 this season. Disclaimer, if you plan on just farming P1 and want to go fast, it's probably better to go for the Venom slash hybrid setup. Do not play the phys variation unless you plan on grouping a bunch and have a party that synergizes with you, or have hundreds of high rune to spend. I played with. Holy shit, dude! I'm so fucking cooked after today's session. I played with a summoner druid and a phys boa, so we pretty much just went for all the quality of life things we could fit. Concentration, aura, fanaticism, might, cleansing vigor, heart of Wolverine, oak sage, amp damage, and the battle cry. So yeah. This so-called variation was more focused on just sitting in beefy players 8 map and pretty much just mowing the lawn, leading the way. So yeah, and you can see a little bit of the gameplay from today's grinding session. This was just me helping my boys, since I was already done with my grind. But yeah, you probably, if you really want to play something that groups in P8 with Sin, it's probably just better to go hard with what is it called? Blade Fury. But yeah, gonna go over a bit of the gear, potential upgrade, since I never really got to finish my gear. Mainly because items I wanted didn't exist when I started the 99 push. So yeah, the gear is kinda imperfect. Jump into the game. Yeah, I mean, just a random crafted claw I made. I haven't bought anything. Well, I have bought a lot of things, but didn't exist anything fine on market. What I would ideally want is just a fat phys claw with amp, of course, but can't be too picky. And of course, ideally slammed with a good slam. Get some lows in there, I don't know. You would ideally want, what do you call it? Much higher deadly strike, but we couldn't fit that in because, well, our steel runs, we couldn't find a pair with good roll and deadly strike. So we were kind of stuck using low DS and pretty much a shit claw, but well, I wouldn't say it's that shit, but for what we were aiming for, it wasn't too good. It probably would do more damage with just 2 lows in it, but I couldn't be arsed spending more money when I started the grind. Random Veil of Steel. I mean, I guess better jewels. I think the base roll was like around 80 ED and pretty high res, so yeah, this is probably about the only, well, one of the few gear pieces I would not upgrade. And this is just, I bought a random Atmas when we started pushing, because, I don't know, not a good slam existed, and the only slam that does anything is like ED, and no one existed. So yeah, just bought it for the amp damage. Offhand, I mean, it's just a standard 3 claw and dagger mastery, and that's about it. Nothing else really matters. I mean, if you want to min max, I guess 15 ED and just a slightly better roll. That's about it. Materials, I don't know. This one is so bad. I just bought a low rolled one. Slammed, got a shit roll, boxed, got one open socket. Yeah, random 40 ED jewel. Pretty much any decent slam would be better. And then just better rolls, 2 socket, or just a 3 socket one, but I don't even know if one exists, haven't looked. And yeah, just way better jewels, of course. Yeah, I talked about the steel runs. As said, Deadly Strike would by far be the best. Oh yeah, and if you can get an amp damage claw, you obviously swap this to a High Lords. It would do so much. Random Dual Leech Ring. I mean, it could be way better. It has what? A little bit of res, min damage, and Dual Leech. That's about it. Can be way better. Stats, life, I don't know. More res, max damage. Yeah. This is probably one of the gear pieces I'm kinda happy with. The only way it would realistically be better is what? Ethereal and 1 more % PDR. Max roll iron skin, max roll life. And PDR, best in slot in my opinion. Wisp, this one. Yeah, I guess PDR slam obviously would be ideal. This is one I found. Yeah, I found one, slammed it. No, wait, I found one, and then I found this one. Then I slammed the first one, and this is this. This is the first one, and the second one bricked. And not a single PDR one exists. Well, the ones that existed when I started the push was 4 absorb, and they were asking for like 15 high runes for it, so I was like, nah, fuck that, can't be arsed. And this is probably the other slot that is best in slot. Max roll DS, 4% PDR. That is... like these two are probably the only things I would not swap for what I was doing. And then the charms, I didn't get finished the inventory, like all of these would obviously be swapped with more max damage AR life charms. And the Geeds, I mean, it depends, you can definitely swap it. And then some FHR, some max lifers. Yeah. And obviously now when I have got 99, don't need a +1 Annie. And this torch is kinda scuffed. And yeah, on weapon swap, I would just get a CTA instead of this. But these are pre-buff claws from like day 1 or 2, from when I started this journey. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else with the gear. It's like, yeah, more DS, Deadly Strike, that's about it. From Steel Rend High Lords and potential either slam or low runes in weapon. And yeah, now I'm gonna go over a bit of the pro and cons of the build. How do I do this? Boop. Pros, relatively tanky. When you buff up, how much do I have? And this is just, yeah. So the lightning absorb 18 PDR, you have what? Wait, actually this is just town. 11k defense, pretty decent. 44% chance to block, 29% chance to be hit, that's not too bad. And PDR 29%, oh no, bleh, 27. I'm fucking stupid. And your resistance is what? It's kinda overcapped. You're not completely fine versus conviction, but you're not in the absolute negative. But yeah, it's very comfy to play. I mean, as soon as you get the lawnmower started, you can just hold down your right click and you can even type. Like, that happens so much. XD. That is something I used quite a lot when mapping, P8 mapping, and can dump infinite currency into the build. That is a pro for me at least, because I do enjoy min-maxing builds. And obviously can run all map mods. The only one that I actually dodged was dolls, because, well, it can definitely grief your party, but it's no problem for yourself. And now the cons. It's annoying to fire up the lawnmower. Like, that is what you do every run. Like, running this, and run in, bop, bop, bop. Hit 3 times, and sometimes you overhit, or you miss, and then you just have to go again. It can be annoying. I definitely hate it. And the looting part. The fact that you can't really loot when you are playing this, it is very annoying. Because how the claw block works and how whirlwind works. Because, yeah, the second you block, and since claw block, as far as I know, can block everything. Like, any projectile, any spell, anything. If anything comes your way when you have clicked pick something up, and you block it, your character just stands there. You just stop, and you get put into block rate. It is very fucking annoying. And it's a running build. As in, you are running, you're not teleporting, but you're not picking up gold. Wonder if I can even show it. How do I do this? Dude, I'm fucking suction. I am trash, bro. Oh, dude, I can't even drop it. That is how fucking tragic we are. What if I do this? Nope, it's still. Anyway. You're not picking up gold except when you're standing still, like between every whirl you use. So, yeah. If I whirl from here to there, I'm only gonna pick up gold here and at the destination. That can be very fucking annoying, because you're so low on gold. I have been feeling gold starved the entire character. Have not been able to afford just re-rolling maps. That is how fucking tragically poor you are. But yeah, if you want to play a wwsin, and your goal is to, I guess, 8-man, I think the phys variation is alright. It's decent. Would I recommend it? Yeah. As long as you don't do it on a low budget, it's fine. And if you have any questions or suggestions or anything, just ask. And I think I went over everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, my Merc, I guess. Yeah, kind of simple stuff. I think the only question I have frequently gotten is why not, what are they called? Soul Drainers. And to me it was kind of simple. It's, yeah, Crushing Blow seems to be popping off. And also you get a lot of damage from these. And since you're already investing the same amount of strength to wear this, at least I did, I think you might as well just slap these on. But yeah. Oh shit, I have this still on. But yeah, I would say the build was, at least for 8-man mapping, it was probably 7 or 8 out of 10. It was more enjoyable than my Zork experience was to 99 few seasons ago, when I was playing, I think it was Combustion. Because then you were mostly just, what is it called? ES and Telebot. But yeah. Yeah, that's about it. As said, any questions, anything, just ask. Bye!